Hello ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to another Bj&Co Minecraft tutorial video. We are continuing on in our Dungeons, Dragons, and Space Shuttles. Why did it not go to where I wanted it to be? There we go. We're working our way through this quest pack, and today, you know what it is? We got the Tool Forge done last episode. We finished this one up, so I think it's tool time to get things started. Does everybody know what time it is? Anybody get the reference? Please. So we're continuing on, guys, through this mod pack, crushing everything out for you to get things going. So the first steps that we need to work on today are we need to complete some casts. So we need hammer, broadaxe, excavator, tough binding, tool cast, large plate. So I've preset myself up with some gold. And how this works, if you haven't played around with Tinkers, I mean, by this point I would hope you'd know how to do this, but you take what you want here, and you take a material like wood to get a wooden piece, and then to get an actual cast, we have to take these wooden pieces. So let's start with, I think the hammerhead was one of them. We take the hammerhead, we place it on the casting table, and we drop the gold on it. That was what, 1 ingot? Oh, yeah, that should be fine. And then it solidifies up, and we get a hammer cast. So now we're going to do that with the broad-headed axe as well. We're just going to keep working our way through this. We're going to need a large plate. I like how quick this is compared to some of the other smelting stuff. Large plate, we're going to need, well, we need everything that I've got in my inventory here. So we need the tough tool binding. And what we're getting here, guys, is all the pieces that are going to allow us to make higher level Tinker's tools, like the excavator, like the large lumber axe, the pieces that allow us to kind of even the hammer, which allows us to mine in 3x3. The axe lets us cut down a big tree in one fell swoop. So they're great little pieces. Oh, please tell me that was enough. Just enough to get everything that we need. So there we go. That should be all the pieces that we need to complete our tool casts. So it gets us some mana steel, which this is really nice because this will allow us to work on some other quest lines that require mana steel. In particular, I think in White Magic 1, there's some that we're actually short on mana steel, so this will be perfect. Loot bag and gold coins. So here we go. And this starts to open up all sorts of other things, which we may or may not get to right now. We do have some other casts we can make, but I don't have enough gold in there yet. So we probably won't tackle this, but what else did it open it up? It opened up our Tinker's Axe. So lumber axe using a steel broadhead axe. The materials of the remaining parts you determine yourself. Harvest an entire tree. It has a max height of 50. So we need to make a steel broad axe. We need to make a steel hammerhead. And we need to make a steel excavator. So we're going to have to get some steel ingots going. What I like here is we do get some steel back from all of these. But right now we actually need some steel. So not much we can do to finish that one up, unless I don't think I've got any steel. No, I wasn't working on it. So we're gonna drop these off here and move on to our next piece, because we'll get some more steel for next episode. Do my usual off grind and get things going. So neat little tip that learnt from the comments of some previous videos. Let's just jump down. Please tell me I'm recording, not streaming. Whew. Let's go Dungeons, Dragons. So Robert Sandlin gave me a great little tip the other day when I'm recording this, same day I'm recording this, that this mod pack does have this little button that deposits to nearby chests or merge to nearby chests. So if you hold shift, it changes to merge, and then it will send things that are in other chests nearby to the same chest. So really helping my depositing methodology. So appreciate that, Robert. Thank you very much for the comment. It made me feel like such a numpty when I actually read it, but it's good. I always like that I can keep learning new things about this series as I help people along the way at the same time. So now that we got that done, where are we going back to? Well, the next big thing that we wanted to get done is working on finishing up. So ores and smelter was my favorite. I want to get these good tools going. That's going to make our lives much more efficient. Our next piece, we want to open up the tier 2 main quest line. So to do this, we need a Metallurgic Infuser. And this Metallurgic Infuser is not too crazy. It's osmium, so we need 16 osmium plates around the outside. We need our cleaning tubes, which if you've been following the quest line, you should have one in storage. The exchanger, which we got as a quest reward from making the previous exchanger. Batteries, which we've had to make along the way. Motors, which we've made plenty of times in between. You can see we've had it in there, which is, some copper coils, which is copper redstone sticks, gold, redstone, and some stone. Nothing too crazy there. Furnace, you should be able to do. Basic control circuits, which you've got plenty of them. You should be able to automate them in our mechanical artisans. Filter module, which you should have in storage from the quest lines previously. And tier 1 storage module, which we've had to make one of these before. But it's 2 nether quartz plates, 2 gold plates, an iron gear, a red alloy ingot, and make sure to use your induction smelter for that, and a chest. So nothing too crazy. And we should be able to drop all this in and get our Metallurgic Infuser. So this one is, let's take a look at what we can make with this. So the Metallurgic Infuser itself can take a whole bunch of different things, infuse it with something else to make something new. So like diamonds and obsidian to make refined obsidian dust, holorams, interesting. We can turn dirt into pods oil. We can turn copper into bronze. This might actually be a better way to make bronze. I'll have to look at my numbers. We can make moss stone. Yeah, I'm gonna have to look at this recipe in particular. I think it might be more efficient because I feel like it's a 2-in-1 to get 3. Interesting. We can make enriched iron. We can make mycelium, enriched alloys. This, I think, is the one that we're going to need quite a bit coming up. But you can see there's all sorts of fun things that we can make in here to help with future things. So there's that. We've got it ready to go. And if we drop it with some power, we can start using it. But we get inferior. We get photovoltaic cells. We get gold plates, legendary loot bag, and gold coins. And first things first, I want to roll the dice and see what we get out of this legendary loot bag because, this is not bad. It's, 8 and 5, 9 and 5 attack speed. I feel like sharpness, okay. I'm going to equip this as my weapon. We might try it out. I was really hoping for the tier 2 crafting seeds. I really want that out of one of these so that I don't have to get some Osram. But there we go, guys. We've got our Metallurgic Infuser, which opens up main quest line 2, which, hey, look, enriched alloy. We were just talking about this. So first things first here, we're going to need some advanced circuits, which means we're going to need to use our engineer's workbench again, which means we need some basics, we need some circuit plates, we need steel, we need gold. So I need to get a lot of steel going. This is already, we need steel for this, we need steel for this. We know we're going to need steel for finishing up the blacksmith's workshop right here, which will be helpful. And we also needed some steel to work on the ores and smeltery stuff here. I'm guessing this is going to be out of steel too. So lots of steel in between episodes. We know that. We're going to get that. Of note, before we move on to something else, I was able to, using my copper, get 64 copper bars altogether. So using the mystical agriculture and some mining, I got that. So we're just going to accept this. Rare loot bag, electrine, and some emerald. Oh, we can choose what we want. So I'm going to go with the 10 electrine because we have been needing some of this and I'm starting to run out. And this one's just a pain to make. So I'm going to grab that one. And we've got it slowly working our way through. I think this one, just with time and as we can generate more resources, we'll just start knocking all of these ones out. But what are we going to do with the rest of this episode? Because we're only about halfway through. Well, why don't we go back and work on some Questline 0 stuff first. I was thinking we can work towards kitchen and we can work towards the protectors of the earth. First and foremost, let's work towards the protectors of the earth because this will get us a few things. So, saltpeter. Saltpeter is a thing to make gunpowder. So this is basically salt of some sort, and we need to find it between Y level 50 and 80. So luckily enough, we are decently high up in the world. So we're sitting at the high end of this at 79. Oh, And every time I walk by here now, it's like, nope, I just gotta pick all this stuff up. Because we're gonna need so much inferium. Alright, so if we just come over here, I happen to notice in my travels that there is some saltpeter hanging around. So we're gonna take a look at this. And there should be some right over here. So this is what it looks like. It actually uses a shovel to dig up. And we can just dig it into it. And there we go. That should get us enough saltpeter to get going. Though, interestingly, there's a few other things in this area that can help us out. So the next piece that we need in this quest line is we need some sulfur. Sulfur is between 55 and 80. So it's very close by. And hey, look, here is some sulfur ore. So we can just use a pickaxe on this and grab all this stuff up. And now there's also one other thing that I noticed down here that is going to be beneficial. And this is for, I believe, quest line 0. But we have some of this apatite ore. And this is kind of a magic ore that if we dig up, we can grab some of it. And how many do we need? Let's say that's good. And we'll zip back home before things get too annoying with zombies. Though I kind of want to test these fists out along the way. Alright, Tyson fist. Ooh. Charging me, you son of a bitch. Not bad. Not great. I'm kind of meh. It's nothing amazing. Nothing amazing. I thought it might be more legendary coming out of the legendary loot bag. But it works. Gets things done. So, let's get inside and take a look at the quest. So, we talked about apatite. So, we've got our sulfur. We get some sulfur ore. We can spawn a calf and some copper coins. I'm not going to worry about animals and stuff right now. So our next step is to make some gunpowder. And gunpowders, creepers can drop them, or we can combine sulfur and saltpeter. So here you can see we can do 4 sulfur to get 2 gunpowder. We can get 2 and 2 to get 3. We can do 2 and 2 and pulverized coal to get 4. And some niter, or we can get some gunpowder stuff. So we're just going to do this one. That's 3. We need 2 sets of crafting, so hopefully we have enough. 1, 2, 3, 4. And 1, 2, 3, 4. There we go. We have made our gunpowder. We're going to merge the chests too to get stuff out of our way. So with the gunpowder, we complete this one, and this opens up Protectors of the Earth. And Protectors of the Earth is kind of your defensive tree within all this. The hardened blocks is the first thing that we need to open this up. And oh, that's cool. These are basically blocks that you can use to make a base that's harder to be mined through, but you can mine and move them very quickly. So to make a hardened block, what do we need? 12 of them. We're going to need cobblestone. We're going to need gravel. We're going to need some sand. And I don't know if I have enough sand in storage anywhere. Doesn't look like it, so we're going to have to come back and unlock this next time. Ooh, I might have enough. Sand. Cobblestone. I thought I had some gravel in one of these. Do you usually have gravel hanging around? Gravel looks so similar to everything else. Gravel. Gravel. I feel like I need a little bit more gravel, guys. Where's the gravel? Come on. Come on. Jesus, phone, you're just going off like crazy right now. There's more gravel. Let's see if we can make this. We are going to go hardened. Can we do it? Hardened block tier 1. Tier 2. Oh, compressed. Tier 3. Tier 4. Ah, that's smart. Tier 5. So you need... That's crazy. Okay. Tier 1. Hey, we did have enough. Okay, so all you need is cobble, gravel, and sand, and you should be able to make enough of those. To unlock it, we get more gravel, we get coins, we get more loot bags. So there we go. That unlocks Protectors of the Earth for us, which is right down here. It's kind of funny. I find it weird how this has an order here, and it's almost in order, but not quite. Where it's like, kitchen is first, and then the blacksmiths, which is actually this one, and then Protectors of the Earth. Like, it'd be nice if this matched that, but I'm just being picky. So let's take a look at Protectors of the Earth. This one, lets us start making grenades, which are a type of weapon that you need flint and steel. We might actually have what we need to make this. Gunpowder, string, and a flower pot. String. I feel like you don't want to see me search through all this stuff. I swear I had a flower pot somewhere. Ooh, flower pot. There we go. There's a flower pot. Gunpowder's in my inventory. String. There we go. We're going to dump these guys. We're going to dump this guy. And we are going to make a grenade. Fire in the hole. So a single grenade. Did I literally just get rid of my gunpowder? Where, oh, where did my gunpowder go? There it is. There it is. Let's make a grenade. So this makes a single grenade, and you must have flint and steel in your inventory in order for it to work. Seems a little expensive to make, but we've got it. I'll have to find my flint and steel. I don't know where I put it. Oh no! I kind of want to test this out on something, actually, but maybe next time. Maybe next time. Oh, and we have to make 8 grenades, so we'll be working on that. We'll be working on that. But in the meantime, what else are we going to work on? Let's work towards the kitchen. Wait, just a second. Let's just do a dump and run of all the stuff that I don't really need right now. There we go. So we are going to grab a bucket of water and this, and we're going to grab this. So the 2 things that we need to work towards to get to the kitchen side of things unlocked. Man, this feels good to go back and finish this. We need rice slime balls and rough brownstone. Slime balls are really easy. We need a bucket of water. You need 4 rice. You throw it in there. You need fresh water and rice. Am I just... What's going on here? Rice slime ball. Oh, we need rice dough. So rice dough is potato and rice. So we need to get potatoes too. Oh, where are my potatoes? Where are my potatoes at? Besides potato in place. Okay, so we need potatoes, we need rice. This is embarrassing. This is embarrassing. Pretend like I know things when really I don't. So we get the potatoes, we get the rice, we make rice dough. With the 4 rice dough, we can now grab the water and we get rice slime balls. Boom! Throw the water on the ground. So we get the rice slime balls. The next thing that we need to make is the brownstone. And now brownstone is a block that actually allows you to move faster on it. So brownstone is made with 4 sandstone, 2 gravel, and 4 clay. So we should have that all in our inventory. We'll grab this, and I'm just going to place it down outside. Actually, let's be smart. Let's be safe. Do a quick little nap before we're ready to go. There we go. Okay, so now this brownstone, let's just see if I can just place it down so you guys can see the difference. Ooh. So just watch if I'm just walking, and then zoom. So we are going to actually start making our paths out of this brownstone, I think, around the area. We'll see how it goes. Okay, so brownstone's done. Slime ball, we get more slime balls. Brownstone's done, we get more brownstone. That's perfect. Olive trees is our next one. So we have to find olives. We can collect olives and saplings for our garden. So we're looking for olives in the world. So that's something we're going to be working on. And throwing torches that we're going to be working on, which takes some slime balls, including, should be rice slime balls that it allows. Come on. There we go. So those are the next ones that we need to work on to get the kitchen going. So while we've got those, let's merge to nearby chests. And we are going to work on our next piece, which is going to be some mystical agriculture, because we want to get this stuff finished up. So last time we had worked... Oh, sorry, before we go further. Tier 1. That magic apatite that we had picked up, that unlocks this one. If you get 2 magic apatite, you can unlock this. It's used to make fertilizer, as well as magic compound and special alloys. When the ore is mined, it will drop a few magic apatite gem items. So here, I'm just going to grab the gold coin, because apatite's relatively easy to get, as long as you're high enough up. So we're going to grab that, because money, 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 money. And the reason we're working towards this is eventually we're going to need this magic compound. And this magic compound will help us in things like the carpenter, which should be a tier 2 piece that we're working on. So now we're going to work on mystical agriculture. Mystical agriculture. And in mystical agriculture, we have some of these seeds to work on. So we've got some rubber seeds to make, and we're going to go with some mystical seeds. So that mystical seeds are going to allow us to kind of keep generating Botania stuff. So will be very much easier than fertilizing and killing plants and all that jazz. So it's going to be a consistent supply of that. So we're going to work on that. We're just going to try to knock some stuff out of this in our spare time. So just like we did with the copper and the coal, we're going to need our tier 2 crafting seeds. We're going to need prudentium in the 4, and then in the corners we need whatever we're making the seed out of. So rubber to make rubber seeds, and mystical. So for our mystical stuff, I had to remember what we're doing. So to get the mystical agriculture stuff, we need to go over here. I guess we can just do it in... We don't have to actually go over here. I'm so bad at using 2x2 crafting grids. What we need is 4 of the flowers of the same type. I don't think it lets us switch out. Oh, it does. So any of the 4 flowers in combination will allow us to make this magical flower cluster. We're going to need 4 of these clusters. Once we have these clusters, we can drop them in the corner, and we get our mystical flower seeds. Done, done, done. So that gets us 2 more of these done. We will collect these. Again, doesn't really give us anything but the prudentium, which will be handy, because really this gets us enough prudentium right here to make the mineral seeds with a tier, or at least a tier up a crafting seed. So we've got those ready to go. We got more of that. Knocking it out. And last but not least, I think... No, we're going to hold it till next time. We're going to hold it till next time. We won't play around with the arrows and stuff yet. So that's where we're going to leave it today, guys. Thank you very much for watching. Appreciate you guys all being here and helping us knock through things. It felt really good to unlock lots of stuff today. I mean, we got tier 2 ready to go. We got Protectors of the Earth ready to go. We've ready to start making some fancy stuff with the ores and smeltery in the tool forge. So lots of good things going on here. If you guys have been enjoying this, let us know. Hit that like button. If you've got comments, if you've got questions, anything you can think of, we love hearing from you guys. Down in the description below is or not down in the description below, down in the comments below. Throw what you want, good, bad, otherwise we love hearing from you. And yeah, if you guys want to see more, make sure to subscribe to the channel. And if you want to hang out with the crew, check out the Discord channel. Links down in the description below. Thanks for watching. We'll see y'all in the next one. Bye!